With that forecast, seems like when we're not inside trying to beat the heat, we're inside trying to stay dry. It's all sorts of things to think about in the summertime.
Brittany Van Voorhees joins us. Brittany, can we expect these pop-up storms to continue throughout the weekend?
Yeah, Fred, today, tomorrow, they'll pretty much continue till about sunset both days. And then we're actually going to see better rain chances toward Saturday and Sunday. But as the rain chances go up, our heat will go down, right? So it's kind of a double-edged sword in that way. Some folks, of course, you can see kind of filing in here from our Kannapolis Atrium Health Ballpark camera for the game there. First pitch is at 7 o'clock. See these darkening storm clouds there? Well, no worries, at least for now, if you are heading out maybe now toward Kannapolis from your home. That storm in particular is actually referring to this area of really heavy rain and some frequent lightning here. This is over toward the Mount Eula area. Now, oftentimes, lightning can strike about 10 to 20 miles away from the center of the storm, but these storms are, at least for now, further north and far enough away from Kannapolis that this is not going to be an issue, at least this cell in particular. That's going to shift further east there and move further away from the Kannapolis area. That's not to say that a stray storm couldn't develop as the game proceeds there, but at least as we approach the 7 o'clock time frame, they're looking good to go. Now, near Hickory here toward Catawba County, you can see over toward North Hickory, St. Stephen's, and areas east toward Oxford Park. We do have some rain there, mostly to the north there of I-40. So that is mostly just some light to moderate rain, not a lot of lightning strikes within it. But this line here from Lenore toward Chesterfield all the way toward Glen Pine there, just to the south there of the mountains, you can see some pretty significant rainfall there is shifted there in the pockets there of orange and reds, indicating some heavy rain. Now, areas especially into the mountains and foothills have seen a lot of rain the past few days, so we're going to watch these spots for some isolated flash flooding. Of course, you're our eyes and ears on the ground, so if you get any photos and videos, if you do it safely, of course, you can send that our way with the Near Me function on the WCNC Charlotte mobile app. More areas of light to moderate rain up towards Kings Creek there, northern parts of Alexander County, and then I do have some storms moving through the areas of Chesterfield counties, now shifting closer to areas of western Lincoln County. So I wouldn't say the whole area, right, is seeing rain and storms now. It's just that where they are, we're seeing heavy rain, frequent lightning, and even that low risk for some flash flooding. Even as the storms so far have stayed under severe criteria, we know still they can pack a punch. I've seen some reports of some pea-sized hail and wind gusts up to about 50 miles per hour or so. Now, for the rest here of Thursday, you can see all the areas in the yellow shading, see that low risk for severe storms. That's pretty much the same toward Friday too, but actually as we get closer to Saturday and Sunday, like I mentioned, we would see the heat go down, storm chances go up. We're back in that general thunderstorm risk. Essentially, the clouds will keep us a little bit lower in terms of temperatures and also prevent us from seeing too much daytime heating. So we like to see that on a weekend. Of course, we maybe don't love the higher rain chances. So the rest of your Thursday, you can see the rain and storms overall pretty skimpy. Then toward Friday morning, a few storms in the mountains and foothills, but pretty much another scattered rinse repeat kind of afternoon. We see the heat humidity, temps in the mid 90s, feels like temperatures in the triple digits with those scattered showers and thunderstorms. But that's as that front will be sliding further south. Once it does and it stalls, this is why we're going to see those multiple days of elevated rain chances Saturday and Sunday. Highs, of course, though, a little bit lower, upper 80s only. Then we bring those high temperatures back up into the mid 90s with another heat wave next week. And then the rain chances do come down as those temperatures go up. So we're just kind of in that pattern, right? We see more rain, the highs are a little bit lower, but then we see less rain and we get the heat and humidity.
Maybe some folks will be thinking about cooler seasons. Brittany, thank you.